to get the language right tonight.
Let's get Genesis 34, verse 1. So Abraham was a mighty man. Jacob was a mighty man. Genesis 34 and verse 1.
The book of Genesis, chapter 34, verse 1. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land. And when Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite prince of the country, saw her, he took her and lay with her and defiled her.
He raped her. Go ahead.
And his soul clave unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, and he loved the damsel, and spake kindly unto the damsel.
After he raped her, he started trying to get with her, hook up with her. Go ahead.
And Shechem spake unto his father Hamor, saying, Get me this damsel to wife. And Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah his daughter. Now his sons were with his cattle in the field, and Jacob held his peace until they were come.
Go ahead.
And Hamor, the father of Shechem, went out unto Jacob to commune with him. And the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it. And the men were grieved, and they were very wroth.
Yo, I'm pissed off. The sons are mad. Go ahead.
Because he had wrought folly in Israel, and lying with Jacob's daughter, which thing ought not to be done. And Hamor communed with them, saying, The soul of my son Shechem longeth for your daughter. I pray you give her him to wife.
Go ahead.
And make ye marriages with us, and give your daughters unto us, and take our daughters unto you.
Go ahead.
And ye shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and trade ye therein, and get ye possession therein. And Shechem said unto her father, unto her brethren, Let me find grace in your eyes, and what ye shall say unto me I will give. Ask me never so much dowry and gift, and I will give according as ye shall say unto me. But give me the damsel to wife.
Yeah.
And the sons of Jacob answered Shechem and Hamor, his father, deceitfully, and said, Because he had defiled Dinah their sister.
Yeah.
And they said unto them, We cannot do this thing, to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised, for that were a reproach unto us.
Yeah.
But in this will we consent unto you, if you will be as we be, that every male of you be circumcised.
Y'all get circumcised first. Yeah.
Verse 17. But if you will not hearken unto us to be circumcised, then we will take our daughter and we will be gone.
We're going to leave y'all. Go ahead. What you did was evil, so we'll leave. Go ahead.
And their words pleased Hamor and Shechem, Hamor's son. And the young man deferred not to do the thing, because he had delight in Jacob's daughter. And he was more honorable than all the house of his father. And Hamor and Shechem, his son, came unto the gate of their city, and communed with the men of their city, saying, These men are peaceful with us. Therefore, let them dwell in the land, and trade therein. For the land, behold, it is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters to us for wives, and let us give them our daughters. Only herein will the men consent unto us to dwell with us, to be one people. If every male among us be circumcised as they are uncircumcised, shall not their cattle their substance, and every beast of theirs be ours. Only let us consent unto them, and they will dwell with us.
Right, go ahead.
And to Hamor and unto Shechem, his son, hearkened all that went out of the gate of his city.
Because Hamor had status. He was a leader of that area. Go ahead.
And
so everybody that lived there followed his instructions. Go ahead.
And every male was circumcised, all that went out of the gate of the city. And it came to pass on the third day, when they were sore.
They were all sore from being cut, because that takes a long time to heal. Go ahead. To recover. Go ahead.
That two of the sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi,
go ahead.
Dinah's brethren, took each man his sword, and came upon the city boldly, and slew all the men.
And they killed everybody. They got mad. They went out and they killed everyone. Go ahead.
And they slew Hamor and Shechem, his son, with the edge of
And
the
they
sword.
killed those two also, especially those two. Go ahead.
And took Dinah out of Shechem's house and went out. The sons of Jacob came upon the slain, spoiled the city because they had defiled their sister. They took their sheep and their oxen and their asses, and that which was in the city, and that was in the field.
They robbed them too. Go ahead.
And all their wealth, and all their little ones, and their wives, took they captive, and spoiled even all that was in the house. And Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, "Ye have troubled me to make me to stink among the inhabitants of the land."
What have you guys done? Go ahead.
Among the Canaanites, and the Perizzites.
We outnumbered. What you guys doing this for? We outnumbered. These people got family here. Go ahead.
And I being few in number, they shall gather themselves together against me and slay me, and I shall be destroyed, I and my house.
They're gonna kill us all because of y'all. Go ahead.
And they said, should he deal with our sister as with an harlot?
You gonna disrespect our sister like that and get away with it? Nah. Nah, that ain't happening. You put them all to death for that. Next chapter and verse 35.
Chapter 35, verse 1. And God said unto Jacob, "Arise, go up to Bethel and dwell there, and make there an altar unto God, that appear unto thee when thou fleddest from the face of Esau thy brother."
Read it again.
And God said unto Jacob, "Arise, go up to Bethel and dwell there."
You read this in Hosea 12. Read again.
And make there an altar unto God.
Make an altar unto God. Watch that. Watch this.
That appeared unto thee when thou fleddest from the face of Esau thy brother.
Make an altar unto God. The same God you wrestle with, make an altar unto him. Make an altar for him so he can help you. It's the same guy he's talking about. Go ahead.
Then Jacob said unto his household and to all that were with him, "Put away the strange gods that are among you, and be clean and change your garments. And let us arise and go up to Bethel, and I will make there an altar unto God, who answered me in the day of my distress, and was with me in the way which I went." And they gave unto Jacob all the strange gods which were in their hand, and all their earrings which were in their ears.
The wives are still in the midst of idolatry because their father was in idolatry. Go ahead.
And Jacob hid them under the oak which was by Shechem.
Go ahead.
And they journeyed, and the terror of God was upon the cities that were around about them.
The terror of God, the Lord started terrorizing the heathens in that area. So keep Jacob safe. Go ahead.
And they did not pursue after the sons of Jacob.
They were being terrorized by God. So they didn't have time to chase after him. So the Lord watched out. That same God that he wrestled with looked after him for him to escape at the same time. So now.
Hey, but when you check it, right? What you see Simeon and Levi did, God put the spirit on them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Most High didn't want Jacob's sons and them intermingling and becoming one with Shechem and his people.
Mm-hmm.
The Most High didn't want that. So the Most High put the spirit on Simeon and Levi to do what they did. All right? You all got to see things spiritually. That's why they did what they did. The Most High put the spirit on them. Because imagine if they didn't do that. Imagine how history would have played out. You know, we would have get a bunch of heathens mixing amongst us.
Right, but
you know,
but they went beyond because they killed the man that raped their sister, but they went and killed. Cool as hell, man. It was cool. Moses tell you that their anger was cruel, was horrible. Judith 9. We're gonna read it again. Judith 9, verse 2. The Lord was behind it, but they went beyond it. They went to level. They went to that place. Judith 9, verse 2.
The book of Judith, chapter 9, verse 2. O Lord God of my father Simeon, to whom thou gavest a sword to take vengeance of the strangers, who loosened the girdle of a maid to defile her, and discovered the thigh to her shame, and polluted her virginity to her reproach. For thou saidst, it shall not be so, and yet they did so.
So this is Judith saying up a prayer regarding her forefather Simeon, what he did with Levi. She's repeating what we read earlier. Go ahead.
Wherefore thou gavest their rulers to be slain, so that they dyed their bed in blood,
Damn.
being deceived, and smotest the servants with their lord, and the lords upon their thrones.
So I killed everybody. Go ahead.
And has given their wives for a prey, and their daughters to be captive, and all their spoils to be divided among thy dear children, which were moved with thy zeal, and abhorred the pollution of their blood, and called upon thee for aid. O God, Oh my God, hear me also a widow.
So Judith was repeating that prayer, and now the Lord defended her forefather Jacob when Simeon and Levi went on that murder spree and killed all those men raping their sister. All right? So she repeated it. Let's get page 29 again in Judith's Encyclopedia. Page 29, we're going to start at the next reel. Judith's Encyclopedia, page 29. We're going to end at golden calf.
Page 29.
Page 29, we're going to start with this, the real. The real and end at golden calf.
It's the book War of the Jews.
Did the next real military clash. The next real right there. The next real military clash in biblical history.
The next real military clash in biblical history involves Abraham's great-grandchildren. Simeon and Levi were a strange, even dangerous combination.
Simeon and Levi were a strange, even dangerous combination. That's what the Lord said in prophecy. I'm going to divide y'all two. Because y'all together, y'all dangerous, man. Y'all two are a strange and deadly combination. Go ahead.
The second and third sons of Jacob and Leah had very different personalities.
Go ahead.
Simeon was slow and sensuous, with a long fuse connected to a powerful powder keg.
So Simeon was a slow and sensuous with a long fuse. He was very patient, but if he got pushed to the edge, he was a powder keg. He'd get mad, it was over. Go ahead.
Levi was a fanatically attached to ideals as he could be detached from people.
Levi could cut you off like this. He wasn't attached to nobody. He cut you off quick. We're going to read that. That's proven. Go ahead. Scriptural. Go ahead.
Levi and his descendants would skillfully serve the Israelites as priests and educators. The Levites alone were strangers to the tools of the farmer, and soldier. But they did not wince when called upon by Moses to slaughter 3,000 worshipers of the golden calf.
They did not wince when called upon by Moses to slaughter 3,000 worshipers of the golden calf. So they did not care. They were told to kill. They killed on command. No questions. No, oh, why? They didn't care. That's how Levi rolled. And Simeon was just as bad. Simeon was dangerous. Levi was dangerous. And together, whoo, giraffe.
Together, they probably said that they're talking about some murder plots.
Yeah.
Like, when they come.
Remember, those two told Hamor and Shechem, get circumcised.
Right.
But the third day, they all saw, laying there, oh man, why do you do this, man? Why were you all gonna get cut for? He want to marry her, not me. I want to marry her. They said, oh, you guys are sore? Good. Let's go in there and kill everybody.
But what you all gotta see, like the Bible just gave us a history of what took place, right? But what you gotta understand is that Simeon and Levi, they plot that, they schemed that.
They did.
They say, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let them get circumcised. We're gonna go to them, we're gonna say, yo, all of you men get circumcised. And then after they all circumcised and they saw, we're gonna go and kill them all.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they literally was scheming on killing everybody, man.
Yeah.
That's the chain of thought. That's why God said, you two, I gotta divide you all in Israel.
Yeah.
You're too cruel, man.
Yeah. And they had no intention of marrying them heathen women. No intention at all. We're going to kill them all and take their wives and daughters captive. Take their wealth. Horrible. Deuteronomy 33, verse 8 to 9. To prove that Levi had a cutoff switch. He cut you off easy. Some of y'all got that spirit. Oh, my friend, my buddy. Levi didn't care about that stuff. Did not care at all about that stuff. That buddy stuff. Deuteronomy 33, verse 8.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 8. And of Levi he said, let thy Thummim and thy Urim be with thy holy ones, whom thou didst prove.
The Thummim and Urim were we know today, we call them crystal balls. The Lord used those things for us to speak to them, to speak to him. He gave us these items called Urim and Thummim to speak to him to receive counsel from him. All right, and the Levites had possession of those things. Go ahead.
And the Levite said, let thy Thummim and thy Urim be with thy holy one, whom thou didst prove at Messiah, and with whom thou didst strive at the waters of Meribah.
Right, go ahead.
Who said unto his father and to his mother,
Levi said to his father and mother, what?
I have not seen him, neither did he acknowledge his brethren, nor knew his own children, for they have observed thy word and kept thy covenant.
Read on again.
Who said unto his father and to his mother, I have not seen him.
I don't know them. Because the parents was going off.
Killer.
So Levi killed their parents. Moses said, go and kill. That meant whoever was worshiping that calf, mom and dad, you worshiping them calves too? Oh, okay. Stab mom, stab. They didn't care. Levi did not care. Go ahead.
Neither did he acknowledge his brethren.
Oh, my brother's over there worshiping the golden calf? Stab. They didn't care.
That's my brother.
Nah, they didn't have that spirit like that. Go ahead.
Nor knew his own children.
Oh, my son's over there doing that? My daughter's over there worshiping the golden calf? Let me talk to you for a second. Stab. They didn't have time for that.
You know some sisters, no, not my baby, don't kill my baby.
That's not how Levi was. Back then, not about now. Go ahead.
For they had observed thy word and kept thy covenant.
Because they observed the word and kept thy covenant. They did not care. They had a fanatical zeal. They'll cut you off quick. They didn't care. Let's get Genesis 49, verse 5. Genesis 49 and verse 5.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 5. Unstable. Simeon and Levi are brothers. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation. O my soul, come not thou into their secret.
Come down to their gathering together. Go ahead.
Unto their assembly. My be not thou united.
That's a prophecy in the last days. They'll be together. Now, all Israel is brethren, all of us. But if these two are brethren, mean they'll be close. Simeon and Levi are brethren means they'll be close. They'll be close together. Read it from the top again.
Oh my soul, come.
No, read verse 5 again from the top.
Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Now all of the sons were brethren, but these two he's saying are brethren because in the last days those two will be together. They'll be close together. Go ahead.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation.
Right, it'll be their witchcraft and their sorcery. Go ahead.
Oh my soul.
Oh my soul meaning my people, referring to our people, all the other 12. I mean the other 10. Go ahead.
Come not down to their secret.
Don't follow their example. Go ahead, and their witchcraft and so forth. Go ahead.
Unto their assembly.
Unto their gathering. Go ahead.
Be not thou united.
Be not thou united. Those two will be together, but not be united. They'll be divided. Go ahead.
For in their anger they slew a man.
The Lord's telling you why He has them divided even till now. Read again, because what?
For in their anger they slew a man. And in their self-will.
In their self-will, doing what they want to do. Go ahead.
They dig down a wall.
That wall was that covenant between them. Well, listen, you give us your sons and daughters and so forth. That was the covenant. They said, hell with that. We ain't giving them nothing. Kill them all. The Lord said, those two can't be together. They'll destroy everything. No. I'm going to separate those two. He'll speak French. He'll speak Spanish. He'll hate him. They'll say they're different. No. Divide them. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Cursed be their anger.
Read it again.
Cursed be their anger.
Cursed be their anger. Go ahead.
For it was fierce.
It was fierce. It was too much. Go ahead.
And their wrath. For it was cruel.
Their wrath. Their destructive force. It was cruel. So they killed people that didn't need to be killed. Hamor and Shechem were responsible. Shechem raped Dinah. They killed Hamor and everybody else. They all of them didn't rape Dinah, but they said, nah, for him raping her, we're going to kill his father and kill everyone in that city. Those two was crazy, man. Go ahead.
I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel.
Right, so now they're scattered abroad, even till now. Exodus 32, verse 25. Exodus 32, verse 25.
The book of Exodus, chapter 32, verse 25. And when Moses saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had made them naked, until their shame among their enemies.
This is the golden calf. They thought Moses was going to come back. They said, let's make a golden calf and worship that instead. Moses is gone. Let's all be evil again. Read from the top.
And when Moses saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had made them naked.
Meaning made them sin. Naked means they went into sin. In this context, go ahead.
Until their shame among their enemies. Then Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, who is on the Lord's side?
Which one of you is on my side? The Lord's side. Go ahead.
Let him come unto me.
Come on my side. Go ahead.
And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together unto him.
And Levi stepped on his side. Go ahead.
And he said unto them, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, put every man his sword by his side, and go in and out from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor. And the children of Levi did according to the word of Moses. And there fell the people that day about 3,000 men.
Levi killed 3,000 people. It didn't matter who it was, what tribe it was, mom, dad, brother, sister, child. They went and killed 3,000. Whoever wasn't guilty of that golden calf and Moses was gone, whoever they saw worshiping that golden calf, they killed. Aaron got spared because that was Moses' brother. When he said, everybody else, kill everybody else. Kill everyone. Levi did not have no attachments. I don't know about today. But back then, Levi had no attachments. Today, y'all different now. Friends. The Young Israel, a magazine, volume 2, page 181. Young Israel, a monthly magazine, volume 2, page 181. We're going to start at the ancient Hebrews. We're going to end at inhabitants of the city. The ancient Hebrews on page 181. So Levi, even to this day, had that violent temper though. Even now, you oftentimes hear a lot of these rappers say they'll go get some Haitians on you. Levi, even till now, got that vicious temper. Simeon too.
They be chopping.
They be cutting people up, machetes and all that. Y'all freaking violent as hell, man. Simeon and Levi be hacking you up with the machetes, hacking you up. And burning you with tires too, burning you behind with tires, the tires around you, set you on fire. Do that too. They don't play with you. That violent tendency is still there, just in wickedness. Well, further wickedness. Found in the ancient Hebrews right there. The ancient Hebrews, we're going to end at the inhabitants of the city. Right there on the far right.
The ancient Hebrews were educated to the use of arms from their youth.
They were educated to the use of arms, swords, spears from their youth, from young. Go ahead.
To a nomadic people with innate fighting instincts.
Stop. You got to stop right there alone. They were nomadic, and we traveled around with innate fighting instincts. You know what innate means? That means it's in the back of your mind how to fight. The gift is already in you. Just got to be awakened. Innate fighting instincts. Read on.
And always at war with the bellicose nations by whom they were surrounded.
So the Lord, when He made us, He put in us the gift of knowing how to fight. Just got to turn it on. You didn't have no skills on how to fight. The Lord said, I'm going to leave heathens right here. Let them survive. You guys are going to go to war. But we had in us already built an innate fighting instinct. Abraham had it. Jacob had it. Wrestled with an angel for damn near almost all night long. Who the hell wrestles all night? To the sunrise. I wrestled for an hour. It's not even an hour. Maybe 10 minutes. How are we going to stop? And I was a kid at the time. That's too long.
Hey, innate means that you doing moves that you didn't even know you had. You understand? You know, like you get into a fight and you do some crazy stuff. Then when you're done, you're like, damn, what the hell I just? How do I know to do that? What the hell I just did? That's how the Mosai say He created us, man. Mm-hmm. You know, we got that natural instinct in us how to fight. That's why even when you look at fighting, what's that dude with T-Bone? What's his name? You know, the dude with the big beard. Tebow slice.
Kimbo slice.
Kimbo. That dude used to be knocking out. I saw a fight where he knocked out this Edomite, man. I was like, damn.
I saw he knocked the guy's eye out of his head.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Knocked the guy's eye out of his head.
Yeah.
Out the socket, knocked it out. Kimbo was a beast. Tyson also.
Yeah.
Some of y'all getting spiritual, y'all relax.
Yeah, the next fight I can't wait.
Fighting, yeah! Fighting! Greek stuff! Yes! Well, aside from that, Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Sugar, Ray Leonard, what was his name? Frazier. These men were fighters. Mayweather comes from a family of fighters. A family of them. And Tyson, they found him on the street. Edomite saw in him, this guy's gonna be a fighter. Look at him. I'm gonna train him. He became one of the greatest fighters of all time. Because it's in us already. Read on. Innate fighting instinct. Go ahead.
To a nomadic people with an innate fighting instincts and always at war with the bellicose nations by whom they were surrounded. Skillful attainment in the use of weapons was an absolute necessity. The instrument of war, most generally referred to in the scriptures, was the sword. The cherub is the first mentioned in a passing reference by Laban when he reproved Jacob. But the terrible nature of the weapon is seen in the first distinct allusion in the Bible. When Simeon and Levi slaughtered Shechem and all the inhabitants of the city, a still more convincing illustration of the frightful wounds the Hebrew sword could give is furnished in the revolting incident in the career of Joab, who treacherously murdered Amasai.
They don't go too far. Hold on. Where's the inhabitants at? You know, too damn far.
Right.
Stop there. That's all I wanted. I'm going too far ahead. You might as well read it now. I already been spoiled it. Just read this still more convincing. Go ahead, read it.
A still more convincing illustration of the frightful wounds the Hebrew sword could give is furnished in the revolting incident in the career of Joab.
Joab was one of David's mighty men. Go ahead.
Who treacherously murdered Amasa.
His own brother. Go ahead.
Joab was an expert swordsman.
He was an expert swordsman. Go ahead.
And was also ambidextrous.
He can use both hands.
And on
That's all I want. Joab was a mighty man. David's mighty man. He was an expert swordsman. And David was a leader. So that shows you what he was. Get Josephus, book 2, chapter 10. I think I gave you that one. This type, you have it? Josephus, book 2, chapter 10. Want something to drink? Good.
Josephus, chapter 2, book 2, chapter 10. How Moses made war.
We're going to start at Moses was to be and end at great slaughter of Ethiopians. Moses was to be great slaughter of Ethiopians.
Moses.
Yep, that's it.
Because Moses was to be their general.
Right, just going into history that's on the Bible. You watch a movie called 10 Commandments. He had come back from the war with the Ethiopians. When he was in Egypt, he was a general. As they say, history says that he was a general of the Egyptian army. He had status when he got older. And he commanded an army. He was a general. Go ahead.
Because Moses was to be their general. But Moses prevented the enemies and took and led his army before those enemies were apprised of his attacking. For he did not march by the river, but by land, where he gave a wonderful demonstration of his sagacity,
his wisdom. Go ahead.
For when the ground was difficult to be passed over because of the multitude of serpents, which it produces in vast numbers, and indeed in singular in some of those productions, which other countries do not breed, and yet such as are worse than others in power and mischief.
Referring to a bird. Go ahead.
And an unusual fierceness of sight, some of which ascend out of the ground unseen, and also fly in the air, and do come upon men unawares, and do them a mischief. Moses invented a wonderful stratagem to preserve the army safe and without hurt.
His own army. Go ahead. To fight against the Ethiopians. Go ahead.
For he made baskets like unto arks of sedge, and filled them with ibises.
That's the birds. Go ahead.
And carried them along with them. Which animal is the greatest enemy to serpents?
To snakes. Go ahead.
Imagine. But they fled from them when they come near.
Fly from them.
For they fly from them when they come near them. And as they fly, they are caught and devoured by them, as if were done by the stags. But the ibises are tame creatures, and only enemies to the serpentine kind. But about these ibises I say no more at present, since the Greeks themselves are not unacquainted with this sort of bird. As soon, therefore, as Moses was come to the land which was the breeder of these serpents.
So there was a land he was trying to get to the Ethiopians, and there was a bunch of snakes in that area. So he got these birds that eat those snakes, so he can cross that, because that area was dangerous. A lot of serpents are there. So he got these birds gathered together, let them loose. They would come and eat the snakes, so they can travel through that terrain safely and not get killed by the snakes. Go ahead.
He let loose the ibs, and by their means repelled the serpentine kind, and used them for his assistance before the army came upon that ground. When he had therefore proceeded thus on his journey, he came upon the Ethiopians before they had expected him.
Yeah.
And joining battle with them, he beat them and deprived them of their hopes, of the hope they had of success against the Egyptians, and went on and overthrown their cities, and indeed made a great slaughter of these Ethiopians.
So Moses was a fighter. He was a fighter also. You know that he killed that Egyptian guy that was beating his brother and hit the body in the sand. So Moses was a fighter also. He was a general. I say historically that he was a general in the Egyptian army. All right. Let's get Numbers 25 verse 7. Numbers 25 verse 7. Verse 1.
The book of Numbers, chapter 25, verse 1. And Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. And they called the people unto the sacrifices of their gods. And the people did eat and bow down to their gods. And Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor.
Right, the god of Moab. Go ahead.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them up before the Lord against the sun.
So Moses told us to cut their heads off and hang them up before the sun, so everybody can see their heads hanging. Moses was no joke. He said, do that to Israel. Do this to Israel. Cut their heads off, hang their heads up in front of the sun, so others can see and fear. Go ahead.
That the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel. And Moses said unto the judges of Israel, slay ye every one his men that were joined unto Baal Peor. And behold, one of the children of Israel came and brought unto his brethren a Midianitish woman. And in the sight of Moses, and in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
Go ahead.
And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hand.
Took a what?
A javelin in his hand.
So you see, a Simeonite took this Midianite woman in his tent in front of everybody. He didn't care. Took her into this tent, and Phinehas saw it and took a javelin in his hand. Go ahead, Levi, go ahead.
Verse 8, and he went after the man of Israel into the tent and thrust both of them through. The man of Israel and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the children of Israel.
He stabbed through both of them at the same time. When he did that, the plague was gone. Go ahead.
And those that died in the plague were 20 and 4,000.
Damn, go ahead.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, had turned my wrath away from the children of Israel, while he was zealous for my sake among them, that I consume not the children of Israel in my jealousy.
Go ahead.
Wherefore say, behold, I give unto him my covenant of peace, and he shall have it, and his seed after him, even the covenant of an everlasting priesthood, because he was zealous for his God, and made an atonement for the children of Israel. Now the name of the Israelite that was slain, even that was slain with the Midianitish woman, was Zimri, the son of Salu, a prince of a chief house among the Simeonites.
You was Simeon. Go ahead.
And the name of the Midianitish woman that was slain was Cosbi, the daughter of Zer. He was head over a people and of a chief house in Midian.
13 verse 1. Numbers 13 verse 1. So we use the javelin as a weapon. Javelin. Numbers 13 verse 1.
The book of Numbers, chapter 13, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Send thou men, that they may search the land of Canaan, which I give unto the children of Israel. Of every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them. And Moses, by the commandment of the Lord, sent them from the wilderness of Paran. And although all those men were heads of the children of Israel, and these were the names of the tribe of Reuben, Shamuel, the son of Zechariah. Of the tribe of Simeon, Shaphat, the son of Hori. Of the tribe of Judah, Caleb, the son of Jephunneh.
Caleb, go ahead.
Of the tribe of Issachar, Igal, the son of Joseph. Of the tribe of Ephraim, Hoseah, the son of Nun.
That's Joshua, son of Nun. Go ahead.
Of the tribe of Benjamin.
Jump down to verse 16.
Verse 16. These are the names of the men which Moses sent to spy out the land, which Moses called Hoseah, the son of Nun, Jehoshua. And Moses sent
So
them,
Moses renamed him from Hosea to Jehoshua. Go ahead. Or Joshua. Go ahead.
and Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said unto them, Get ye up this way southward, and go up unto the mountain, and see the land, what it is, and the people that dwell therein, whether they be strong or weak, few or many, and what the land is that dwell in, whether it be good or bad, and what cities they be that they dwell in, whether in tents or in strongholds. And what the land is, whether it be fat or lean, whether there be wood therein or not. And be ye of good courage, and bring of the fruit of the land. Now the time was the time of the first ripe grapes. So they went up and searched the land from the wilderness of Zin unto Rhea, as men come to Hamath. And they ascended by the south and came unto Hebron, where Ahiman, Shishai, and Talmai, the children of Anak, were. Now Hebron was built 7 years before Zoan in Egypt. And they came unto the brook of Eshcol, and cut down from thence a branch with one cluster of grapes. And they bare it between two upon a staff.
So it took 2 men to carry a cluster of grapes. The grapes were huge. The grapes were so big, it took 2 men to carry a cluster of grapes on the staff. Go ahead.
And they bare it between two upon a staff. And they brought it of the pomegranates and of the figs. The place was called the brook Eshcol, because of the cluster of grapes which the children of Israel cut down from thence. And they returned from searching of the land after 40 days. And they went and came to Moses and to Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel unto the wilderness of Paran, to Kadesh, and brought back word unto them, unto all the congregation, and showed them the fruit of the land. And they told him and said, We came unto the land whither thou sentest us, and surely it flowed with milk and honey, and this is the fruit of it.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the cities are walled and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains. And the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan. And Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it.
We can do it. Let's do it. Let's take the land from them. We can go to war. Caleb was strong and mighty. He says, Go to war. We ready to go. Let's go. Go ahead.
But the men that went up with him said, We be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we.
The people were scared. Go ahead.
And they brought up an evil report of the land which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, The land, though which we have gone to search it, is a land that eateth.
Sent out there to spot the land. But Caleb and Joshua were like, Yo, who cares? We can take them out. We can take them down. It's not a big deal for us. Go ahead.
And verse 33. And there we saw the giants, the son of Anak, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers. And so we were in their sight.
So that's how big the giants were. They were so, they seemed like bugs to them. So these 12 men that were sent out, 10 of them was like, Yo, we can't win this battle. These guys are huge. They'll eat us alive. And Josh and Caleb said, let's do this, man. Let's do it. We can take them out. Caleb was brave. He didn't care. Joshua either. But the other ones is all scared and put fear in everybody else. Get them. Yeah. 14. Is it 14 verse 1? Read on. 14 verse 1.
Numbers chapter 14 verse 1. And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron.
See what happened? Now the fear is in them. Now they cursing the elders out now.
And the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness? And wherefore hath the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return unto Egypt? And they said one to another, let us make a captive, and let us return into Egypt. Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel. And Joshua, the son of Nun, and Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes.
They were pissed off. They got mad. Go ahead.
And they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land. If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us unto the land and give it us.
So Jake said, man, get out of here with that, man. They'll kill us. Man, stone these dudes. They ain't listen. They didn't believe him. Go ahead.
And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the children of Israel.
That's all I want. Let's get Joshua chapter 1, verse 7. So the Lord said, I'm going to kill all of them and keep these two alive to go into the promised land. Y'all, faithless Jake. Joshua 1, verse 7.
The book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 7. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law, which Moses, my servant, commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest.
Jump to verse 16.
Verse 16. And they answered Joshua, saying, all that thou commandest us we will do, and whithersoever thou sendest us we will go. According as we hearken unto Moses in all things, so will we hearken unto thee. Only the Lord thy God be with thee, as he was with Moses. Whosoever he be that doth rebel against thy commandment, and will not hearken unto thy words in all that thou commandest him, he shall be put to death. Only be strong and of a good courage.
So at this point, the Most High had given Joshua loyal brothers and sisters that were with him. Loyal, which is very rare now. Get chapter 2, verse 1.
Book of Joshua, chapter 2, verse 1. And Joshua, the son of Nun, sent out of Shittim 2 men to spy secretly, saying, go view the land, even Jericho. And they went and came into an harlot's house named Rahab, and lodged there.
Yeah, verse 2.
And it was told the king of Jericho, saying, behold, there came men hither tonight of the children of Israel to search out the country. And the king of Jericho sent unto Rahab, saying, bring forth the men that are come to thee, which are entered into thy house.
Get chapter 6, verse 21. Chapter 6, verse 21. So at this point, these 2 men were sent to spy out the land, and they came across Jericho. Rahab the harlot saw them, and she hid them from her people. Only if she knew that we were going to come there and take over that city. So she helped. So she helped us escape. Get Joshua 6, verse 21.
The book of Joshua, chapter 6, verse 21.
So we walked around the city. The walls came crumbling down, and we went in there and we killed everybody except Rahab and her family. That was the deal. If she spared us, we would spare her. We came back and killed everybody. But we spared her. Read this.
And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, and ox, and sheep, and ass, with the edge of the sword.
So Joshua and his men went in there and he killed everyone except Rahab and her family. Get 2 Maccabees 12, verse 15. Let's see how much killing Joshua did. 2 Maccabees 12, verse 15.
Book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 12, verse 15. Wherefore Judas with his company, calling upon the great Lord of the world, who without any rams or engines of war did cast down Jericho in the time of Joshua, gave a fierce assault against the walls, and took the city by the will of God, and made unspeakable slaughters.
Joshua did what?
And made unspeakable slaughters.
Joshua made unspeakable slaughters. Go ahead.
And so much that a lake 2 furlongs broad near adjoining thereunto, being filled full, was seen running with blood.
So that's how much blood we shed. That we filled the lake with blood. That the lake itself that had blood dripping from it. Dripping in the midst of it. That's how much killing Joshua and them did at Jericho. And so Rahab said, listen, man, I let you guys live, just spare my family. We said, we got you. We spared her life. When Joshua went there with his men, we killed everybody. Left no stone unturned. Joshua was a mighty man as well, and so was Caleb. Get Sirach 46, verse 1. Ecclesiastes 46, verse 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 46, verse 1. Jesus, the son of Nevaeh, was valiant in the wars.
Name is none in Greek. Go ahead.
Was valiant in the wars, and was the successor of Moses in prophecy, who according to his name was made great for the saving of the elect of God, and taking vengeance of the enemies that rose up against him, that he might set Israel in their inheritance. How great glory got he when he did lift up his hand and stretched out his sword against the city.
You want to read verse 1 again? I'm sorry.
Jesus, the son of Nevaeh, was valiant in the wars.
He was valiant in the wars, taking the land over. Go ahead.
And was the successor of Moses in prophecy, who according to his name
because God means salvation. God is God is my salvation. Joshua, go ahead. Savior, go ahead.
Was made great for the saving of the elect of God.
He was made great for the saving of the elect of God. So Moses named him Jehoshua. From Hoseah to Joshua, because he became the savior of Israel. Fighting the battles for us against the heathens in the promised land. Go ahead.
And taking vengeance of the enemies that rose up against them, that he might set Israel in their inheritance.
And he did. Let's get War of the Jews again, page 26. We're going to end that sickle sword.
Swords came into varieties, curved and straight. The original swords of Joshua's time were usually the curved or sickle sword.
Curved or sickle sword. Let's look up sickle sword image real quick. Sickle sword. A curved or sickle sword. Curved would be like this, or sickle sword. Let's type in sickle sword, ancient sickle sword. Let's see what images we get.
Most of them Arabs fight with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Themselves is bad.
There you go. Sickle sword. That's the one in the middle. We fought with those. Joshua fought with those. Ishmael uses those a lot. Ishmael still uses those.
Yeah.
So now, sickle swords. Damn.
So that was our weapon.
That was our weapon. Yeah. You use that too. These are sickle swords here. You have curved swords. There's curved. The third to the right, on top. And there's a curved one right there. You have a sickle sword to the rest of them. All right. So that's what Joshua and them used to do a lot of damage. Let's get Tales of the Warrior Judges. Tales of the Warrior Judge. No, let's get page. No, I'm sorry. Let's get Judges 3:15. Judges 3:15. Judges 3:15 to 30. Let's go there. Judges 3:15. Judges 3:15.
Book of Judges, chapter 3, verse 15. But when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord raised them up a deliverer.
A savior. Go ahead.
A savior. A deliverer.
Yeah, savior. Go ahead.
Ehud, the son of Gerah, a Benjamite.
A Benjamite. Go ahead.
A man left-handed.
Left-handed. Go ahead.
And by him the children of Israel sent a present unto Eglon, the king of Moab. But Ehud made him a dagger, which had 2 edges of a cubit length, and he did gird it under his raiment upon his right thigh.
So he had this. He had the blade on his right hand, on his right side. And he was left-handed. Go ahead.
But Ehud made him a dagger which had 2 edges of a cubit length, And he did gird it under his raiment upon his right thigh.
Yeah.
And he brought the present unto Eglon, king of Moab. And Eglon was a very fat man.
Eglon, Moab was Chinese. Very, very fat Chinese man. Fat, black Chinese dude. Go ahead.
Hey, let's get an example. Like,
You know them,
sumo wrestler.
yeah, the sumo wrestlers and that.
Like that. Fat like that. Go ahead.
And when he had made an end to offer the present, he sent away the people that bare the present. But he himself turned again from the quarries that were by Gilgal, and said, I have a secret errand unto thee, O king, who said, keep silent. And all that stood by him went out from him. And Ehud came unto him, and he was sitting in a summer parlor.
So he said, I have a gift for you, king. He said, okay, all y'all keep silent and get out. So I can see what this gift is privately. Go ahead.
Which he had for himself alone. And Ehud said, I have a message from God unto thee. And he arose out of his seat. And Ehud put forth his left hand and took the dagger from his right thigh and thrust it into his belly.
So he took his left hand, pulled the dagger out, and stabbed him in his belly. Go ahead. There's a message he said, this is a gift from God. Before he stabbed him. Go ahead.
And the haft also went in after the blade.
So he stabbed him so hard, he put the handle in him too. He put the whole blade in his stomach. Go ahead.
And the fat closed upon the blade.
And he's so fat, his fat overlapped over the blade. He couldn't get it. Go ahead.
So that he could not draw the dagger out of his
He
belly.
couldn't pull it out. He's too fat. Go ahead.
And the dirt came out.
And his guts came out. Go ahead.
Then Ehud went forth through the porch and shut the doors of the parlor upon him.
And he closed the porch. Go ahead. And closed the doors. Go ahead.
And locked them. When he was gone out, his servants came. And when they saw that, behold, the doors of the parlor were locked. They said, surely he covered his feet in the summer.
Oh, he's using the bathroom. They thought he was using the bathroom. He covered his feet. He using the bathroom. Go ahead.
And they tarried till they were ashamed. And behold, he opened not the doors of the parlor. Therefore they took a key and opened them. And behold, their Lord was fallen down dead on the earth. And Ehud escaped while they tarried, and passed beyond the quarries, and escaped unto the Sarai.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass when he was come that he blew a trumpet in the mountain of Ephraim, and the children of Israel went down with him from the mount, and he before them. And he said unto them, follow after me, for the Lord hath delivered your enemies, the Moabites, into your hand. And they went down after him, and took the fords of Jordan toward Moab, and suffered not a man to pass over. And they slew of Moab at that time about 10,000 men, all lusty.
All fat. All was fat. Lusty means fat. Go ahead.
All lusty and all men of valor.
They were fat, but they were tough.
fat warrior.
Fat warriors. Well, they have to be put them to death. Go ahead.
And there escaped not a man. So Moab was subdued that day under the hand of Israel, and the land had rest 80 years.
80 years. Because Israel would go into wickedness, and he was first in captivity. And he sent us a Savior. Wickedness, we're going to captivity, he sent us a Savior. Over and over and over again, even till now. Go ahead. Time of Judges. Go ahead.
And after him was Shamgar, the son of Anak, which slew of the Philistines 600 men with an ox goad. And he also delivered Israel.
Another thing, Shamgar means sword.
Yeah.
Shamgar means sword. Read again.
And after him was Shamgar, the son of Anak, which slew of the Philistines 600 men with an ox goad. And he also delivered Israel.
He was also a deliverer, like Ehud was. Look up ox goad. What an ox goad is. Ox goad. Let's see what that looks like.
Hey, so y'all heard that name Shamgar, right? I know a lot of brothers will try to take that name right there.
Yeah, probably.
Means sword. You know, listen, when you're taking names, do not take names that don't fit you all, man. You understand? Because I know this one brother, his name was Shamgar.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Shamgar the sword. You know, but his wife was smacking him behind the head. You know? I'm like, the sword? That's the wrong name.
Her name was Shamgar.
Yeah. So take names that suit your spirit, brothers. Don't be taking no names that, you know, ain't got nothing to do with you. You know? Like you said, Joshua's name was Savior.
Yeah.
Why? Because he saved, he delivered the children of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's an ox goad. That's what he used to kill people with. He used an ox goad. All right? Stick. Now, I think it says that the stick had like a sharp edge in the bottom. So yeah, so like that hook right there, plus the sharp bottom. That's an ox goad. Get Tales of the Warrior. No. Get War of the Jews now. War of the Jews. Page 40. We're going to start at Ehud and end at Israel. No, end at, okay. We'll start there. Page 40, Ehud. Wars of the Jews. I thought I saw it earlier. You bypassed.
Page 40, right?
Yep, page 40. Page 40. Yeah. I text that to you. Page 40. All right. No, I got told they ain't got it.
Yeah, so what we going over? We going over the warriors of our forefathers, man. You know, so what we want you brothers to do is all the scriptures we bringing out concerning all these great warriors and how bad they was. We want you men to be like that spiritually, man. You understand? Spiritually today, because today we fight in a spiritual war. You know, and eventually when Christ returns, it ain't gonna be spiritual no more. But for right now, it's a spiritual war that we fighting. Everything that come at us, it coming at us from a spiritual point is from a spiritual battle, a spiritual warfare. You understand? You all got it?
Almost.
Everything that coming at us is spiritual, man. You know, from sometimes somebody might be coming at you or somebody attacking you, and you might ask yourself, why is this person attacking me? Why is this person coming at me that way? Why? Because you are spiritual warfare. You understand? It's spiritual. You know, the Most High said good against evil. You know, so always remember that, brothers. When the war is going on, when things going on, always remember it's spiritual, man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's spirit. It's not the person that you fighting, that you looking at you fighting. It's the spirit that's in that person, which is the spirit of Satan.
Right.
Always remember that. Like if you come against me and you coming against me to destroy me, you know, it's not you are really fighting. You know, it's Satan that's in you that's coming against me to fight. That's how you got to look at things, man. Everything is spiritual, man.
Got it?
Good.
Start at Ehud. Son of Gera, craftily assassinated.
Ehud, this is War of the Jews, page 40. Ehud, son of Gera, craftily assassinated King Eglon while bringing him a tributary gift. Ehud escaped to the hills of Ephraim, where he blew a horn to summon the Israelites to battle while their enemy was in disarray. Like the Philistine panic that followed David's slaying of Goliath, the Moabites were suddenly leaderless and easily put to flight. The quickly mobilized Israelites were able to slay 10,000 retreating Moabites at the banks of the Jordan, effectively eliminating the Moabite presence in Israel. Assassination of the single dominant enemy leader was a ploy perfected in the Middle East, the word deriving from the Arabic. While the major assassinations in the region have not been perpetrated by Israel, the option of eliminating the Syrian or Iraqi, this despot might seem more attractive to a new generation of Israelis that are further removed from the Anglo-Saxon sense of fair play.
Yeah, keep going.
Shamgar, son of Anak, anticipating the superhuman prowess of Samson, rescued Israel by slaying 600 Philistines with an ox goad, no jawbone of an ass. Shamgar's ox goad was a formidable weapon from 8 to 10 feet long, with a spike at one end and a chisel-shaped blade on the other. Like Samson, Shamgar served as a judge as well as the military leader.
See? Problem. Shamgar Anak anticipating the superhuman prowess of Samson. Damn. Superhuman. Superhuman prowess of Samson.
So he had powers, brothers. He had powers. You understand? You all gotta imagine the weapon that Item just showed you. You all see it's like a hook thing like that. And then he say he had a little sharp chisel below it. Imagine he fighting with that. You know, imagine he fighting 600 men with that. You all be watching them Jet Li movies. You all see how they be fighting. You know, you got like 50 dudes around you and you like, ta, 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 ta. You know what I mean? And you swinging it on. You know, you all gotta use the imagination. I use my imagination when I reading things, so you know, my mind go crazy. You know, when you all read these things, you all gotta use your imagination. You know the scripture said be like a child. You know when you read a book to a child imagination run wild. Mm-hmm. You know, use your imagination when we reading about how this man killed these 600 men, yo. You understand? It wasn't just stabbing like stab. No, he was doing backflips in the air, chopping down with the sickle behind his back like that. And like, you know what I mean? So, you know, imagine what was going on, man. It was bad. Remember we read earlier on that it's in our nature to fight naturally. You know, so he was doing some crazy stuff, better than them Kung Fu movie, man. You know, how much of y'all in here used to watch the Kung Fu movie and when you go home, you used to be like, I'm fighting with your brethren and them on the street. You all used to do that? You know, my Kung Fu better than yours. Yeah, man, we used to watch all them Kung Fu movies when we go home. We used to be running up the wall and walking backflips and all of that and fighting each other, you know. Well, anyway, let's go, guys.
Go to Tales of the Warrior Judges by John R. What is his name? Meroff? Meroff? Tales of the Warrior Judges by John R. Meroff, page 15. Page 15, we're going to start at this hero and end at Enterprise. Yep, right there, this hero.
This hero, a Benjamite, was apparently a youth by name Ehud. We are bound to fancy him a very different person in appearance from his royal enemy. Mm-hmm. Muscular, weary, and nimble. Like
muscular, wiry, and nimble. Muscular, wiry, and fast. Go ahead.
Like a gazelle on the mountains. Josephus speaks of him as a man of a very strong body, fit for hard labor.
He was strong. He was a strong man. He was fast. Go ahead.
But best skilled in using his left hand, in which was his whole strength.
So his strength was in his left hand. That's why he was able to stab that guy all the way through like that. And he couldn't get it out. Go ahead.
Indeed, this left hand power seems strangely enough to have belonged to his tribe. For the same writer, in describing a great pitched battle some years before between the Benjamites and the other Israelites, especially mentions that 500 of the archers slung stones with their left hand. Mm-hmm. We read in a subsequent chapter in Judges of a still greater number of the same tribe, who as slingers had this peculiarity. And so perfect, moreover, were they in the warlike art.
Now we will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. Take care of us. And our children too. We have an
it's so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.